Hey y'all, it's Stephanie here at the Bookish Brew. Today I am going to find out what I will be reading in the month of April. For those that have been following for a while, I did make some slight changes to the TBR board to where instead of the books being in the spaces, I put in prompts. So it'll change it up just a little bit. But it is essentially the same game. So for those that are new, welcome. I appreciate you being here. I decided at the beginning of 2025 that I wanted to reduce my TBR down to 10 or less. So I designed a game called the Pour Shuffle Read TBR game, where there's 4 different categories for the 4 different suits in a deck of cards. The first one is Strong Espresso. So these are your intense, high stakes, high fantasy type style books. And then I have Spicy Chai, which is full of drama and heat. And then Sweet Latte is kind of your laid back, cozy. And then the Decaf, which is the ultimate wild card. It can be a fantastic read or it might be just a DNF. So right over here on this side, I will put up the board to show what each of the categories are, and then numbers 2 through 10, and what the different prompts are based on that run. Now, if it doesn't fall in the 2 to 10 category, there is, for Jax, it's going to be a barista's choice. So I will either have one of my kids or a friend decide what book I will be reading based on that category that's picked. And then Queen is my double shot, so that I have to read 2 books in that category. And then the King is my overflowing TBR. So anything in that category that has been on my TBR the longest. And then Ace is my choice, mood reader decision. So I get to pick anything on my TBR, new or old. And then if I pull a joker, I have to pick a book on my TBR from the next category that is drawn. And I have to read the first 50 pages. If I am not hooked within those first 50 pages, then I have to DNF that book. So it is very challenging. The other main rule of this TBR game is that if any point in the month, if I am reading and I do not like the book, I can DNF it, of course. But any books that I do not get to at the end of the month, I have to automatically unhaul. So it is a way to encourage me to read what I already own before buying anything new, which helps my overall goal this year to reduce book spending. So let's get started. All right, let's do our first draw and we'll get to shuffling. All right. First draw is a 4 of Hearts. So 4 of Hearts is a number in the title. Okay, so we have The 7 Husbands of Emily Hugo, The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, and then The 4 Winds by Kristen Hanna. So let's see. Let's do The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. So let's shuffle that back in. All right, for our second draw, it is a 10 of spades. Okay, so 10 of spades is the author's last name starts with an L, and I only have one of those, which is going to be Martin Lawrence, The Book That Wouldn't Burn. So we'll give this one a shot. All right. Let's shuffle that back in. And on to draw number 3. So this turned out to be pretty good. Pretty happy. All right, one more shuffle. Give it a good one. All right. Draw number 3 is going to be a 6 of hearts. 6 of hearts is a person's name in the title. So we have some contenders on that. Okay, so we have 3 options on this one, as well. So The 7 Husbands of Emily Hugo, Manilla of Green Gables, and then the next in the Anne of Green Gables series, which is Anne of Avonlea. Oh, that's a tough choice. I think I'm going to go with Manilla of Green Gables by Sarah McCoy. I think I'm going to give that one a shot. It's not super long, but it's kind of, it'd be fun to learn about Manilla. I really liked her in the Anne of Green Gables series in the first book, so we'll do that one. All right, so shuffle back in, and we're on to draw number 3. Or no, I'm sorry, draw number 4. I can't count. One more good shuffle. All right. For draw 4, an 8 of clubs, continue a series. So 8 of clubs, continue a series. We have lots of options on this front. Okay, so we have quite a few options for a continue the series on this selection. So first we have A Touch of Ruin by Scarlett St. Clair. Now this one, this is kind of like a 2-book for me on this, because this is the 3rd book in the series of the Hades and Persephone series by Scarlett St. Clair. But the other book that would go in tandem with this, so this is Persephone's point of view. The other one is The Game of Retribution, which is told in Hades' perspective. And so if I read this, I would do a tandem. So maybe. The next one is A Fire in the Flesh by Jennifer L. Amatrout. This would catch me up on the series for the 4th one to come out. In March, I read the 2nd book, so this is a real high contender because I could then just jump right into this and stay in the same world. The next one is Eldest by Christopher Paglioni. I don't know. And then the next one is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Brabant. This is one I started and then I kind of put down. So I could finish this one. I think I'm going to do A Fire in the Flesh. Because I want to I want to just continue. I'm really enjoying A Light in the Flame, so I really want to just go ahead and continue this. So we're going to pick this one. We're going to put it back in, and we will shuffle for the next one. This will be the final shuffle. All right, one more shuffle, and for good luck. See what our last book is going to be. Draw number 5 is a 2 of diamonds. 2 of diamonds is a number in the title. So I only have one choice, and it's 1,000 Times Before by Asha, Thanki. I don't really know anything about this one, but it is a historical fiction. So we're going to give it a shot. So that gives me 5 books for the month of April. So we'll quickly run through them, and I'll give a little bit of a synopsis if I have it. So the first one that we picked was A 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. This is a contemporary romance. From what I understand that I've read a little bit about is that it's like a time jump style, and that's pretty much all I know. It's really just a time jump. And then the next one is The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence. This is, I don't really know much about this one other than it's like has a setting inside of a library. And then Manilla of Green Gables by Sarah McCoy. This one is Marilla's story from growing up at a young age until she got Anne. And then A Fire in the Flesh by Jennifer L. Amatrout. This is the third in the Flesh and Fire series. So I'll get to jump right into this one. And then 1,000 Times Before by Asha, Thanki. Again, this is just a historical fiction about family generations. So yeah, so this is my April TBR, and we'll see how it goes. I was really successful in March, so we'll see how April pans out for me. Enjoy the video. Put a skull in the comments. If you liked it, like it. Subscribe if you wanna. I really enjoy having you all here to witness what I'll be reading next. I will be posting every Saturday going forward, so keep an eye out for the next video coming out. Hope you have a great day and happy reading.